Matt Callan back at the Roundtable, continuing our NBA stat previews, today showing how these three numbers will tell the story of the 2018-19 Denver Nuggets. If you're new to the channel, make sure to check out the full playlist for previews for all 30 NBA teams. Last year, the Nuggets scored 1,545 points off cuts and handoffs. Their 933 points off cuts was good for 4th in the league, and 612 points off handoffs was good for 3rd in the league. Gary Harris finished in the 67th percentile in terms of points per possession off handoffs, and he led the league averaging 3.7 received handoffs a game. Jamal Murray finished in the 63rd percentile in terms of points per possession off handoffs, and he finished 14th in the league averaging 1.9 a game. While the Nuggets' young backcourt was the receivers of many of these plays, the distributors of many of these backdoor passes and handoffs was maybe the best big man passer in the league in Nikola Jokic. Jokic averaged 6.1 assists a game last year, and his 28.6% assist rate was 38th in the league last year and first among NBA centers, nearly 40 places ahead of the next center on the list, DeMarcus Cousins. The Nuggets just gave Jokic a 5-year, $148 million contract this offseason, and he should become more and more involved in the Nuggets offense as he enters his prime. He'll start next season at just 23 years old. The Nuggets' 14 second chance points per game was the 3rd highest in the league, and their 25.7 offensive rebounding percentage was 2nd in the league. They did have Nikola Jokic grabbing 2.6 offensive rebounds a game, but they generally offensive rebounded well as a team, with 7 guys averaging more than 1 a game. Their offensive rebounding ability combined with good shooting numbers allowed the Nuggets to have their 6th highest rated offense a year ago. The Nuggets were led in scoring by 3 very young players in 22-year-old Jokic, 23-year-old Harris, and 20-year-old Murray. These 3 should be even better next year with another year playing with each other, as well as another year of NBA experience. Add in Isaiah Thomas as a bench spark plug, and the Nuggets should once again be one of the best offensive teams in the NBA, and I would not be surprised if they finished in the top 4 or 5 in offensive rating. Opponents' offensive rating decreased by 2.4 points when Paul Millsap was on the floor for the Nuggets last year, in the first year of his 3-year, $90 million contract. Unfortunately, Millsap wound up missing 44 games with a wrist injury. On the season, the Nuggets finished 25th in the league in defensive rating, and they certainly could have used a healthy Millsap last year. A player of Millsap's caliber easily could have pushed them into the playoffs last year, as they finished just 1 game out last season and were finally eliminated in their last game of the year, where they lost to the Timberwolves, who clinched the 8th seed with the victory. When you consider that just 3 wins separate the 3rd-place Trailblazers and the 9th-place Nuggets, a full season of Millsap could have easily netted them home court advantage in the playoffs. A full season of Paul Millsap, plus another year of experience for all the Nuggets' young stars, has their future looking bright. They'll definitely be in the mix for a playoff spot in the West this year, and could finish as a top 5 or 6 team in the West. That's going to be it from the Roundtable. Check out the full NBA season preview playlist located in the bottom right. If you like those, consider subscribing. More videos on the way every day in September for all 30 NBA teams. Thank you very much for watching.